Hey beautiful souls, it's Divine K and thank you for tuning into this video. If you found this video, it is not by coincidence. It is definitely meant for you because as you can see, I don't have a lot of followers and I'm very new on YouTube. So the people that I find in this moment is meant to find you, okay? So you've been attracting this and I've been attracting you because we both, need something. You needed this message, I needed to give it. There you go. Anyway, what I wanted to say today is that I have found myself like struggling to figure out who I am. Literally, that's what I've been trying to say. So I don't know if this is just me or if you also have felt like you have been going through this identity crisis. Like, who the fuck am I? Like, that's literally what I've been thinking so much. And like driving myself crazy, feeling completely lost, trying to figure out who I am, and just like overwhelmed with like, who is this person? And I started to like, at times it would make me feel really sad. I'm just like, wow, I'm pushing 30. Like my 20s is gone. I don't feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. Life isn't what I imagined it to be. And I've just been completely overwhelmed, beating myself up for not being where I felt I should be or where I wanted to be at this stage in my life. So if this is you, definitely like this video and comment if you can relate to it and what it is you're going through. I definitely do want to make sure I'm looking at comments and just seeing if I'm relating with people or if anyone is understanding, because it feels so good to be understood, right? But anyway, so I've been going through this identity crisis and I just felt like maybe other people are too, because usually it's something where, it's a collective of things happening and I'm feeling it because I'm going through it and other people are as well and they need to hear it. So, so if you're also going through identity crisis of trying to figure out who you're meant to be, trying to figure out what's next in your life, trying to figure out all of these things, I encourage you to take time to sit with yourself, to sit down and do absolutely nothing. Don't try to be yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, like what? But what I'm saying is just focus on being. Because the more you think about being yourself, you're going to continue to put yourself in a box. And that's because you have already been placed into a specific identity based off of certain circumstances or titles that you have. For example, me, I am a woman, I am a black woman, I am a mom, I am, a doula, all of these different things. And because of that, I continue to put myself in categories and try to come up with an identity based off of things that I've been given in my life. Where at some point, when you're trying to really figure out who you are, and where at some point it's probably going to overwhelm you because you're not going to feel like you're in alignment, but you're going to try to continue to come up with your identity based off of these tangible things that you have, which is, your credibility in maybe a certain field or your credibility as a mom or being who you've been up to this point. And you continue to put yourself back in this box that you don't want to be in and identify with this person that you are not anymore. Maybe you've outgrown, or maybe that's only just a small piece of who you're truly meant to be. So yes, I encourage you to sit with yourself and just be. Just focus on being and nothing more. Just be present, take some time to visualize, to just meditate and let things flow, let things come to you, okay? Because the more you do, the more you're going to cram in all these different thoughts and all these different perspectives versus just allowing yourself to be and allowing it to come to you of who you're meant to be. And this is something that I'm actively doing right now because I still am ultimately trying to figure it out. And that's even what encouraged me and pushed me to be making this video right now and to be speaking to people on YouTube, because I feel so called to just express myself and to just relate with people and to talk to people and just inspire people through speaking and just making these little videos and keeping life simple, right? Like for so long I've been a hard worker. I grew up in, with a single mom who worked really hard, and I installed this, workaholic mentality where I'm always on my computer, even if, not working a 9 to 5, I'm on my computer trying to figure out ways to make money. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to evolve. I'm trying to create more wealth and generational wealth and all of these things. And, it usually puts me into a lot of different categories of things that I'm doing, and I'm overwhelmed, and none of it identifies with me or what I really want to do. So take the pressure off of you. Take time to just focus inward. That's where you have to go to figure this out. Focus inward. Let everything else go and let it flow, okay? And you'll start to figure things out. Please meditate more. I'm learning again to meditate more as well, because it's so hard to be still in a world that's so loud around you and trying to figure out everything. So take time to yourself to meditate, to go within, work on yourself, eat a better diet, exercise, do things that really focus on improving you, self-improvement, okay? Things that will make you feel better, especially mentally, because the mental realm is a realm of cause, right? So when you want to change something and, see the effect in the physical world, you have to change things mentally. So go within into that mental realm and begin to change things, begin to shift things, begin to think about the things you truly want to manifest and the person you truly want to be. Continue to visualize that person you want to be. Continue to visualize that person and start to allow that person to show up. Allow her to show up freely and openly, or allow him to show up freely and openly, and just, that's where you need to start, okay? So start there and continue to work with it, and just continue to keep taking yourself out of the box. And I made another video about, being placed in a box and just trying to stand out as well. And this all kind of correlates, but when it comes to your identity, just keep allowing yourself to just be, okay? And once you just be, things will start to flow, okay? Let things flow and everything else will come into place. You will start to realize what it is that you truly desire, because you're taking out that outside noise and you're focusing in on what matters to you, what feels good to you, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you like, what you don't like. And isolation is really good for that, right? And just allowing yourself to speak to you. And even within, we have so many voices and things that speak to us all the time and just can overwhelm us. And that's why it's so important to be still and go within. So yes, so I hope this really helped you. And if you're still, if you have questions about figuring out your identity and the person that you want to be, if you also relate with feeling like you're going through I've been calling it an end of 20s crisis, but I know women and men in their 30s and even 40s and other ages and stages of their life are going through this. So if you're going through this, comment it down below, comment what the issue is. I would love to speak with you, help you out in any way that I can. And share this video. Please subscribe to the channel, because I promise y'all I'm going to keep speaking to y'all. I'm going to keep pouring love into you guys. I'm going to keep trying to uplift you, and we're going to figure this journey out together, and where we're all meant to be in, our divine purpose and everything else. So I love you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Bye.